It's the problem where the handoff and the explanation so the other person can pick up where you left off takes longer than just finishing it yourself. Now, that said, that's often the case with many things, but then you can't really work as a team. Then you're a one-man band. So there's always going to be a little bit of sacrifice there in efficiency, I would say a little bit, in order to just function as a team of people working together in a common direction. Um, so
And
yeah,
I think the other place where training has it, besides training out the responsibilities, training out how you handle those, I feel like another place where training makes a big difference is being able to train people on the appropriate thing for their responsibilities. And this is something we see in the LMS space a lot. We do see a lot of organizations that will have a role that is dedicated to working with the LMS provider, the service provider. But a lot of times the LMS will have a role that is specifically working with the clients and to keep them separate from, let's say, development or something like that. And so what you end up doing is that you end up creating a situation where there are the people who know the people who do the business, then there's sort of the interpreter, then there's another interpreter, and then there's the people who do the other stuff. And so you get these interpreters talking to each other, and to some degree, it ends up like a little bit like a like telephone. And the idea
yeah.
is that the idea is that there's no way the LMS provider could understand business requirements, and there's no way the business can understand technical LMS stuff. And I think while there's some value to that, I also think that some of these are they are things that can be addressed with training. There are things that can be addressed by helping people speak the same language. And I think sometimes we add roles specifically for the purpose of fixing a problem that, might have existed 10 years ago or 20 years ago or something like that. And they're sort of legacy sort of functions where they're sort of they're messengers that are passing along the message rather than thinking for themselves. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. I just think that in some of these situations, is it really the case where these roles are well thought out? Or are we just responding um, to a specific situation, right?
Well,